Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome back to Lost Friends Garage. My name's Greg. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to keep at the door cards for the Triumph Spitfire. Got a little bit to talk to you about that. Hang around. Okay, I finished the door card. It's roughed in, and I made passenger side one also. But we'll get back to that later. You won't even see that in the video, because why do a video on the same thing? Don't make sense. But we got an issue. Let me bring you in and show you what we're at, where we're at. I had trial fit this to the door. I had to oval these out because they're in the wrong position. No big deal. I'll have to open this up a little bit. But the problem is when I set it against the inside of the door for trial fitment is that this corner on the card, the cardboard card, was missing. And I can see it's going to be lower than the top edge of the door where I have the fake wood at. This should have been out a quarter-inch higher. I'm going to have to figure out what I can do to take in that room, or am I going to need to trim this down even more across the top, reshape this corner, and that will bring this up, but then these holes will be needing to be moved down. The doorknob needs to be moved down. Same with these. Same with this. Yeah, I know. I'm going to hear you guys say, well, why don't you just buy door cards? Well, I don't have that kind of cash to throw around. And, you know, just for a piece of plastic, just like floor pans, for a quarter piece of floor pan, which is, a foot by a foot, that's molded. They want $150 for the damn thing. No, come on. I could see more closer to 100. A full floor pan, $250 some odd dollars or more. Screw that. It's just this stuff. Yeah, I mean, vintage cars are cool. I mean, you can get into it, but a lot of us are on a budget. So that's where we're at. I'm going to put the door up on the counter and set this on top just to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, this is what's going on. As you can see, this lip right here is where the door card makes up at. And I have that pretty straight. But then once you get down to this here, it opens up. I don't know what I can do unless I make a whole new card, which, what a pain in the ass that's going to be, but it may have to happen. And also, let me get it in where it should be in position. See, that needs to be trimmed off so it's a straighter angle. But as you see, the hole for the clip is way off. Same with here. And I know the clips don't reach that far, as I don't know, I can't see underneath it here. Yeah, it's like I took a door card, the original card, shrunk. Could that happen? I don't know. But now, we have other issues is I line this up. See, if I go either direction, if I go toward the front of the door, it's going to make up these screw holes with, I may have to open these holes up. These here, you can't open them up hard enough to reach that because you're just going to blow out. It's not going to work. So, if I open up this hole, it's going to, there's not much meat here, so it's going to be gone. And then, as you can see, it wobbles. It's sitting on top of that. Is the door card supposed to be underneath this chrome piece? I tried to look in the manuals, really didn't find much. So if you guys know, you can kind of let me know. I'll probably post it up on the forums to see what they got to say. Because you won't be seeing this video for at least a week or so. But that's kind of where I am at. See, I'm kind of in a predicament. So I don't know if I can resize this. If I move the card back, I'm going to have to get a clip or two just to see. And then we're so far off on these ones. It's right at the edge of the wood. I think I may have wasted my time. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make this work. I may have to redo the holes. But the main problem was this right here. This part, man, that makes me mad. But if I bring it up, really can't do it with one hand. If I bring it up, trim a little bit maybe. I could probably trim some more of this because this is almost at the edge. Let me push down on here to get it lined up. Yes, it's almost right at the edge, so I can come this direction. Let me fool with it and make my decision on what I am going to do. This is what I have done. I went and put some clips in, which they are sitting in the holes, as you can see. You really can't see too good. But they're all down in the hole. I should put one here, but this one is not. It's off by a hair. This one is. It's down in the hole. This one is. And this is what I found. So I need to take out some material out of to let that recess in. Same with this one. The door mechanism, I need to open it up so it'll sit flat. So it'll be sitting flat against the board. I got to find out about these two, if I need to do that or not. And then I found that I need to trim this back. That it's hitting right here, and then plus the chrome piece doesn't fit down in, so I'm going to open that up just there to relieve to get this in. But I think other than that, and then I need to trim. I need to trim this edge, as you can see. I don't have enough light here, but then it still it matches, it mates up here, widens out here, which that's my cut I did bad. But then it's too far this way. so it's not going to sit down in. So I need to trim from just a little bit off all the way down. So try to make that flat. I was thinking of moving the whole card this way, and then I can take up that gap. So as of right now, that's where I'm at. Because if I move the cards, these clips won't work anymore. They're too shy. I don't have one on hand. Ziploc baggies, best thing you can ever do. But from here, which would be at the edge of the hole, facing the hole that's in the door panel, to the center of this post is 1/2 inch. So that's where that's the play you got. Yeah, I could probably move the clip down that way, taking up this room, because if I move the whole board, the whole card this way, it'll sit in the center, but it doesn't got a good purchase to the door card. Yeah. It is what it is, but we're close. So I'm just going to trim. I'm just going to take a little bit off here till it matches, and then, like I said, open these back up for relief. And yeah, but at least we're closer than what we were. This is the rig I came up with. I got an old piece of crap Roby belt sander, hand belt sander. Put it in the vise, lock the key, the trigger, so it turns on. You gotta plug it in to get it to start. And then I marked the card where and what needs to come off. So I'm just going to use this to work all that off. And then we'll get to working on getting these taken care of. So yeah, what a pain in the rear end that was. Hey guys, if you like this kind of stuff, why don't you subscribe? Click the bell notification, that lets you know whenever I post new content. Yeah, let's get back to it. Yeah, I think we got her. It's going to have to be. It is what it is. I'm not fighting with it. But I did open up the holes to where they clear. I opened up for the latch. I still got to try and fit the bezel. Everything is lining up the way it should along the front edge. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the clips on all the way around to make sure that it lines up. I found out that yes, this does stay on the inside of the card. I looked in the manual. So, I mean, it's going to flex a little bit right there. The door card, which I don't care for. But what can you freaking do, It is what it is. We got them all in. Now, just to let you know that you will have to play with these in adjustment to the hole, either in, out, left, right. If you do come across one that you need to, it won't reach, you can always open that hole up and then it will reach. I do not like this here. You can see that this is bulged. What can I do? But as for fitment, it's doing pretty good. I want to see what's going on with this, if I can get it to fit. Oh, that lines up nicely. Okay, so we're good there. A door will be, you know, a plastic and a spring. I do not have a spring, so if one of you guys got a spring, well, you won't see the video until they're done. But I want to get the spring, and I need it for both sides. But we are ahead of the game. But it is very little up here where I had that issue. I think I'll be able to, with the vinyl, is get that fold, because it folds in on itself like 2 or 3 times. And I think that'll hide it. But I still got to trim this a little bit right here so it lines up with the shape of the door. It's not bad, but other than that, I'm happy with it. A lot of fussing. Yeah, so now what I'm going to do, came and sawdust all over me. We're going to pull it back apart. When you put the panel on, you'll have to, like I said, you'll have to play with the clips as you put them on. Some of them are pretty tight and they probably won't move, but some are loose. That's why I was pinching them, trying to get them tighter. And I was only shy one right there. Pretty dang good for a 50-year-old car. So now I'm going to pull this back apart and we're going to start on the new cover. Alright, so that's where we're at. I'm gonna cut this video right here. Part 1, you can go up right there, or no, right there. Sorry, and watch that. But yeah, I do appreciate you. I really do. And why don't you consider subscribing? If you like this stuff and you want more of it, then go ahead and subscribe, because you'll get notifications on whenever I post new stuff. So that's a good thing. Leave a comment. I always try to reply to my comments. Let me know what you think. What do you want to see next? And it's a good way for me to find your channel too. Yeah, I check out almost all my comments, and check out your channels. But once you get bigger and bigger and bigger, that can slow down, because comments are hard to keep up with. But right now, I ain't big. But yeah, give me a big thumbs up. Give me a big thumbs up, not the finger. And why don't you go check out this video? We'll see you next time.